The big question isn't how did they do it, but why did they do it? The film is a new realistic version of The Lion King. It basically tells the same story with a few new twists and includes Beyoncé singing a fresh song. But the animated edition is such a classic it didn't need a second take. Still, director Jon Favreau makes the African settings and the beloved characters pop on screen. They look a bit weird singing, but they still have that Hakuna Matata charm. Donald Glover provides a voice for Simba, the young cub who leaves home after his father dies, and he happens on to Timon and Pumbaa, and yet together they still have plenty of interesting adventures. Now life turns a bit scarier when the hyenas appear, and Chiwetel Ejiofor skulks in as Scar. The new edition has all of the songs and a lot of the charm, but it's a bit longer than the original and half as much fun. You'll feel the love, but the first film is still the king. More interesting is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Quentin Tarantino's 9th film.
I'm Rick Dalton. It's my pleasure, Mr. Schwartz.
Call me Marvin. Put it there. That's your son?
No, it's my stunt double, Cliff Booth.
In the nostalgic look at 1960s Hollywood, Leonardo DiCaprio plays an actor who thinks his best days are behind him. Following a Clint Eastwood-like career path, he believes he doesn't have what it takes to keep up. His stunt double, however, is more counselor than doppelganger. Played by Brad Pitt, he's constantly shoring up the fading star.
Don't you forget it.
Tarantino and company get the era's look just right. So right they feel comfortable veering into a bit of reality. Living near DiCaprio's Rick Dalton is newcomer Sharon Tate and director Roman Polanski. That also cracks the door of Charles Manson and one of the biggest stories to come out of Tinseltown. A parade of famous names marches through the drama, and soon it's time for truth to collide with fantasy. This Once Upon a Time has typical Tarantino violence and a resolution that should keep conversations bubbling. While Margot Robbie doesn't get enough screen time as Sharon Tate, Pitt and DiCaprio are well served, making this a kind of buddy drama that doesn't seem rote. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood may not be Tarantino's greatest achievement, but it's right up there. The period piece conjures memories, sparks interest, and makes Hollywood seem like a place that bears watching. With your movies in a minute, I'm Bruce Miller.